Congressman, I want to ask you about something that's not getting a ton of pub out there. The WHO treaty. You can hear about it here and there, but it is dangerous. What is this thing? What's going on with it?
Yeah, well, there's a lot we get into, but the short version is simple. The World Health Organization is one of these, international organizations that tries to step all over our sovereignty and make decisions for us, and then we fund them, right? It's amazing, right? We give them billions of dollars, and then we wonder why, oh gosh, what are they doing? Well, maybe stop giving them the money. That's why I introduced a bill January of last year, long before all this was breaking, saying we should defund the World Health Organization, stop giving them money. I've done the same thing over the UN and the refugee program that's screwing Israel, trying to go chase, some sort of dream of the Palestinians. Look, the reality is with the World Health Organization, you've got a situation now where they're trying to take global pandemic measures to then interfere with our ability as Americans to do our job. Now, there's a lot about all these amendments. Look, truthfully, some of those were drafted under the Trump administration. They're trying to go after some of China. The intent wasn't terrible, but the overall mission of what they're trying to do at WHO is a problem. And over the next 2 years, they're trying to assert more authority in order to basically interfere with our ability to make decisions. And you know where that goes. I mean, it's bad enough dealing with Fauci and our American bureaucrats. Can you imagine the World Health Organization combined with Fauci with power to be able to influence our decisions? Heck no to that.
Good grief. All right, Congressman, we have a new Environmental Justice Department. Apparently this is falling under HHS, Environmental Justice. I just love that word. Now, my problem is not that the communists created one. I'm not exactly surprised by that. That's what they do. My problem is, what are we actually going to do if and when we take power back about this? Are we going to eliminate it? Are we going to eliminate anything? Are we going to have a couple hearings with a good soundbite that we can send out fundraising emails for? What are we going to do to fight back against this? Otherwise, all of Biden's gains are permanent gains.
Yeah, well, that's the actual question that we need to be asking as we're all heading to the voting booth this November. It's not enough just to, quote, take back the House. We got to take back America. So you need Republicans who are going to be pledging to actually reverse this stuff. So they create this garbage, which has nothing to do with healthcare. It has everything in the world to do with advancing their agenda. You say it all the time. This is what the communist does. I'm in a judiciary hearing right now dealing with guns and wanting to take over our Second Amendment rights. But they want to do this and use the power of government to produce and push their agenda. So we ought to defund it. So come September 30th, we're going to be forced with deciding how we're going to fund the government, because that's when our current funding expires. Every Republican should be asked the question, are you going to continue to vote to fund the very bureaucracy and tyranny that is going after you, that is restricting our energy, that is empowering the FBI, that is paying DHS not to secure the border, that is paying DOD to, teach woke garbage and to have, colored bullets on helmets by the Marines? I mean, it's absolutely extraordinary. But you're paying for it. That's what's crazy. And Republicans go, oh, well, I guess we got to pay for it because Biden's the president. What in the hell? Like, Republicans should wake up and say, stop funding that garbage.
Don't miss Jesse Kelly Breaks History, Che Guevara, the latest episode of a new series available now exclusively for First TV supporters. Visit the First TV app or thefirsttv.com to subscribe and start watching today.